Yo, Theo, John, what's up, dudes? What's up, you bunch of non-fishing dudes? What y'all up to? John, what are you doing? I'm sure you're tinkering with some baits. Bobby, what's up? The working crew. That's us. That is us. Eyeballs. The Lion King play. Owimuwe, Owimuwe. Luckily, I haven't been drawn to the plays yet because I don't know that our children have the attention span to sit there and watch something live for longer than 30 minutes. We did. We took them to the high school across the street that Amy went to. They were doing a high school play of Grease, and we took the girls to it. It was pretty funny, but it was kind of like vulgar for a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. Um, the wife's birthday gift. Well, the wife's birthday gift from you is you showing up. Is that what I'm hearing? Uh, what's up, AJ? How's the grill hunt coming? Or I guess it's not a grill. Excuse me, this smoker. Uh, Happy 420. Toke it up, dudes. Toke it up, you bunch of stoners. I didn't realize that was today. Turn on your Bob Marley and get blazed. We brought our 3-year-old and 2-year-old to the newest Godzilla King Kong movie, and they sat all the way through it, which we're happy with. That's pretty incredible. Was it because they were terrified and didn't want to move? $4.20. Who knew? Turn on Sublime. Headed to Fork. I hear you, Clay. That doesn't sound too bad. I don't know if you qualify. I guess you're. Are you going to make it in time to fish today? I have been known to throw a French fry looking bait around the restaurants on 10 killer to warm up my track on a few carp. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. The oldest will watch the old ones in Japanese. Just love big monsters. That's awesome. Speaking of big monsters, the Bean watched Monsters Inc. for about the 10th time and couldn't sleep with her closet door not closed and woke up having nightmares. I don't show it to her, but her mother-in-law did. While I came home a couple days ago, 2 days ago, and they were watching it, and I was like, "This isn't good." And she sat there and watched it, but she sat there. I think it's just like it's like a train wreck thing where she can't stop watching it, but she knows she's going to be like terrified. And I mean, it's a pretty wholesome show, but it does depict things coming out from under your bed and in your closet. Clay, I did notice that because I've even had boxes break, even the big name brands like, and then they cut it. I was wondering if he was going to say Plano, and I was like, no, everybody knows Plano's break. I said, Flambeau? No, Flambeau suck. Maybe a Bass Mafia. Maybe a Bass Mafia shut. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't quite know who he was referring to. Big Transformer stage. That's not a terrible stage. Get a little Megan Fox to keep you interested. The Spro boxes, yeah, they look nice. Josh has some of those, and I was up at his house. He had a bunch of those Spro boxes. I was checking them out. They look pretty nice. He didn't have anything in them, but they look to be quality. That was his favorite one. Convenient. You sure you like Transformers? Davey Height said Jacob Wheeler when referring to Fouts. He called Fouts Wheeler. That's a strange comparison. Yeah, I like the Gamakatsuns. They just make good sizes. What I really meant to say. The Busby? Yeah, I haven't tried them. I don't need any more damn boxes. I need different things. Boxes are not what I'm looking for. Making Fox dress like trailer trash is nice. Burnsy approved. The Prince of Palatka. Is that Cliff Prince that came in the first day with like 2 dinks or whatever he had? I guess he was leading up your fantasy team, Clay. I mainly buy whichever waterproof boxes are on sale, so I have an array of different ones. Yeah, I buy boxes depending on the mood that I'm in and how much. Like I went through the phase of wanting to keep everything in my boat, so I needed like deep ones. Get out of that phase pretty quick because I didn't like unloading my boat every time. Huge pain in the ass. So then I started going back to like the regular size stuff and kind of breaking it into more organized, smaller boxes. And now I'm either like hopping in my boat and going for a quick trip, or I'm going with Keith. So I'm pretty much breaking it even more compact into smaller boxes. So now I'm looking more into very small, how to neatly organize small amounts of stuff. But I wonder what has anybody been following Fouts since his I don't even want to call it viral because it wasn't viral. It was just a video that got some views. But has anybody been following along since He got some recognition. He's got some logos on the jersey. How about that? Added some logos. I saw his main logo in the middle of his jersey is his name. So that's interesting. I did graduate from the Bass Mafia to like the micro boxes where I can put like 10 baits in it. I really, I really got into Aaron Martin's organization. Um, Miller Tech, don't like. I guess that's not the welding company. The welding, maybe it is the. Do they make rods? Miller Tech. I think that's rods, not welding. Batteries. But lithiums. Go figure. Question off topic. Anyone who was penalized 5 pounds at the Classic on day 1? Great question, Chris. Clay should know. Clay, go in reverse, get signal, and tell us who got penalized. Drew Cook, he was late. There you go, AJ. Wonder what his problem was. His Miller Tech lithiums die? Cook had a big bag too. Well, that was a shame. Let me show you dudes what I'm dotting. Where's my paper? Here's a piece. The wind blows more in Oklahoma than in Florida. Copper green. Couldn't resist. I had to do something that was like universal so people so this bait would get thrown with a certain level of confidence. You can throw it knowing the color gets bit. Nothing weird, nothing out of the ordinary, just juice. Just juice that'll get your damn arm broke, as Mean Gene would say. Chris showing Corey that big bed fishing today felt wrong. I didn't see it, Clay. I haven't watched any live today. Dropping off donations at Goodwill and shipping Bass Tech jigs to Tackle Warehouse. Sounds like a pretty nice little Saturday. Hella, you gonna stop by Home Depot on the way home? Or you don't have enough time? Only 40 degrees. Wow. You should be fishing. The carp may not last with the zebra mussels taking over. Where is that, at K Lake? Everybody hates the Asian carp, but it seems like the smallies don't mind them. It's interesting. Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I don't have enough time. I guess those things are going to eventually just be everywhere. I might need the Mondo daughter for this thing. I might have to go big boy. Because this bait is big boy. There we go. Perfect. Can't see it, but the sides are chartreuse. It's like a faded chartreuse. Um, all of my derbs in Oklahoma this year have been trailering turnips because of the wind advisory. I don't like wind. Excuse me. I don't like excessive wind. It's been awful this year. I've been trying to like anytime I've been able to actually go fishing, I've looked at the forecast. Be like, oh, I'm going to go fishing this week, and you look at the forecast. It's like 15 to 25 every day, and it doesn't stop. Like then you're like, all right, well maybe I'll just like go next week. You wait, no, same weather. Okay, well maybe I'll wait till next month. No, next month still windy. Um, the Johnston brothers are getting ready to weigh in. Should be interesting. What other color with this one? Uh, copper green. Copper green. So basically the same, except I switched. This one has the little one has green under the copper scales. This one has chartreuse. And the chartreuse fades down. The big one, the chartreuse fades down the side. So it's like a chartreuse copper scale. Just standards. That's what I was trying to go for, Burns. I was trying to go for like the most fish catching color on the most fish catching bait to make it just like silly. People still throw sexy shad. Does it work? Is that still a thing? Yeah, you need to pull your head out of your butt, Brendan. Pull your head out of your rear, Brendan. This kind of behavior makes me believe that you might have a Mrs. BBC around. Have you found a lady in your life? It's only blowing 10. AJ doesn't know what to do when it's slick calm. When you can actually feel your jig, it's weird. Don't like that. Need that big bow in my line. Need the big bow. Fish don't know what to do when the wind stops. I can see that because it's so standard, I guess. AJ fishes his drop shot with his rod in the water. He uses Paul Elias's kneel and reel with a drop shot. These are sexy. These are sexy. Oh, we're going to go real low. Trying to throw a 16th ounce jig head with a 2.8 Catech. Gator, the only way I know you can do that is with the wind hitting you in the back. Where's Clay at? How many virgins on the elites? I say 2 at least. Williamson McKinney. What about that older dude that still lives with his mom? Got to be him, Clay. What's that guy's name? He won a tournament at Guntersville. Who is that dude? Caleb. Yeah. He might still have his card. Might still have his card, Clay. I've never heard somebody present that question, but he was good on the hot mic yesterday. I wouldn't have thought. I want to say when I heard him talking on during that tournament, he wasn't that great on the camera. Panger. Panger's had girlfriends. Bobby, don't worry. Marty has taken over the next batch of baits. He has made it his priority. Builder dude said, Painter dude, step aside. This is what it's going to be. Panger pulls. I don't know. The Caleb dude's the only person that comes to mind just because I heard him say he lived with his parents. Kind of hard to get a piece of ass at your parents' house when you're 40. Do sport massages count? Or do you mean actually lay with a woman? Kenny's family has a Western store. Too many buckle bunnies around. Barrel bunnies. Ooh. I didn't know that was a thing. The buckle bunnies hang around the store. The barrel bunnies hang around the rodeos. I'm not on paint strike from the medium divers, but I will be painting them. Maybe and I won't paint them something goofy out of spite. I'll paint them nice. Maybe I'll let Bernsey tell me what to paint them. Maybe I'll let Bernsey be in full control. Come on, Bobby. We'll take a new one, but she will have to come with the options. I won't. We'll have her custom made. Certainly an option. Certainly an option these days. Clay knocking family photos off the wall at his parents' house. I hear you. Is a barrel bunny a male trying for a barrel racer? Yeah, what is the male equivalent? BBC. Sorry, that wasn't too convincing. Better come up with paint. Buckle bunnies. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I heard him talking about that on live. Who was it? Davey Height talking about that. He made sure to mention. I think he. It was like it was burning on the inside that he needed to let people know that this kid's parents have a successful business and they have supported him, and blah 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 blah. I think I think he had to find a way to like get that out. um haven't added a single body to the count since I moved from the parents. Well, probably a good thing, Clay. No more notching the belt, assuming you're married now. Chris, good question. How are the two Canadian bros in the top 10? I don't know, because, I mean, they win in Florida, obviously, and they're good in Florida. I guess it's the grass. I don't know. But for two Canadians, they sure took to Florida pretty good. Gray back shad with chartreuse on the tail and orange throat. That's one. All right. Remind me of this, Burns. Send me a picture. Stay away from the panty perch. That's going to have to be the names of these colors, Burns. So one of Burns's colors has now been named via this chat, panty perch. And we'll wait. I'll sit back and listen and wait for the next color to come up in the chat. Buckle bunny or barrel bunny? Bait bunny? Are there bait bunnies? Are there bass bunnies? No. Clay. Signal is gone. No, Clay, I need you. Are there bass bunnies? Christine and Hackney both made the top 10. I know, Morgan. I saw that. I had to check my eyes. I rubbed my eyes to make sure I was seeing the right thing. I like checked it this morning. I looked. I said, wait a minute. Hackney? What you got in there, Gator? Ether? What's the recipe? All drama. Sounds fun, AJ. You miss those days? Yeah, I'm with you, Jeremy. I might sneak in a little viewership. I would like to see if there are bass bunnies, what a bass bunny looks like. A little bit of what I like at the time. Are we talking like Everclear and Gatorade kind of concoction? I don't know, Marty. I think it's those springs. I think because a lot of those springs are the same temperature all the time that it like prolongs the fish spawning. 151 and PGA starts the punch. Punch with a punch. Bass bunnies are just missing a few teeth and pack their lip as stoutly as Marty. Probably. You know a bass bunny when she bums a Copenhagen hog leg off of you at the weigh-in. Chicks with a 3-finger wedge. That's a damn hog, dude. That's a damn hog. How come a recent live was scrubbed from YouTube's? I don't know. It probably sucked. That's usually when a lot of them get scrubbed. If there's no real value at all, I'll scrub it. When it's when I never should have hit the live button, but do it anyway, those usually get canned. And I know it I know it right before I do it. I'm like, you shouldn't do this. You should just sit here and watch something dumb on YouTube. But I don't. Fast Bunny can buy a can of Copenhagen as a single-use can. That's funny. That's funny. Well, who's winning? Let me check the. Let me go over here. Let me slide on over to Bassmaster.com. You know what really pisses me off is on their stupid website. When you go on the I don't know if it's on the desktop version, but on my phone, I went to find the St. Johns River, and they had some bullshit at Kentucky Lake. I don't know if it's like a kayak tournament or something, but they had them stacked right under each other, and I couldn't tell which was which, and I clicked on the stupid ass kayak tournament or something. It really made me angry. I don't watch this. I just want the leaderboard, dude. I don't want to watch the weigh-in and your crummy commercials. Corey and Chris, that's pretty cool. Are they still splitting? Are they still splitting their money? Get out of here, dude. This is so annoying. Who is running Bass's media? Like their website. Let me write this down. The colors have been made by Bernsey. Penny Perch and Bass Bunny. Penny Perch, Bass Bunny. Okay. BBC, you ever met any bass bunnies? Arkansas, Eastern Oklahoma, buckle bunnies. I wouldn't know the term had I not worked in that world, and I quit before Yellowstone came out. I haven't watched Yellowstone. My parents like it, though. That'll be fun, Bobby. A few whitetail bunnies. That's interesting. Around here, they're called buck bunnies, BBC. I've never met a buck bunny or a bass bunny or a buckle bunny. Not that I know of. It might be. Morgan, if you get on TikTok, there's probably like 17 million views on hashtag barrel bunny. A lot of the horse stuff in Yellowstone is inaccurate. I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about horses or Yellowstone. I'm not I don't like large animals. BBC. Horses kind of creep me out a little bit. Gator, that's the depth of the ones he's building now. The penny perch and the bass bunny. One ride. I don't think I want to ride a horse. I've never been on a horse. I don't think. Have I? I feel like on vacation somewhere. Maybe I've gotten on a horse. Maybe not. No. I don't think I've ever been on a horse. Um, Sawhorse. I would agree, Chris. I would agree. I'm into sawhorses. I have somebody on my website 27 minutes ago from Stockholm, Sweden. Wonder who that would be. Just a humble blue crabber. That was what my buddy Blake used to say back in the day when he wasn't catching them, like catching bass. He's like, "You catching them, dude?" He's like, "No." He said, "I don't know, man. I don't. Honestly, I'm just an old broom fisherman." That was his excuse. You think it was a VPN, Chris? I don't know. It's kind of an odd one. Open position at King and Spalding in Austin, Texas. I came across your job listing from Austin. That's old. Is the penny perch going to be a northern style perch or bluegill? Have not got the bottomland swim bait. No, I have not. Have not. I don't know. I don't know how that would even be tackled. I know I would probably need to hydro dip it. Which back in the day I thought about getting into that. My buddy, like when I first started painting baits, a buddy of mine, he was getting all these pistolas hydro dipped. And he's like, dude, this guy up here is making a killing hydro dipping like rifle stocks, like anything, wheels, like it doesn't matter. And so he's like, you need to get into that. Would have probably been smart, but I didn't. I said, no, I'm gonna stick to these stupid ass fishing lures. But probably should have tried looking back. I don't think it's that hard of a process. You just need a big tank, big water, a big pool. Think about to sneeze. I went away. Well, dudes, I'm gonna go home, be with the babies, and I probably will when I clear coat these. Order some new clear coat. These will be guinea pig baits. With a new brand of clear coat. So I think it's going to be good though. Hopefully, we'll see. Y'all can let me know. You like it better? You like it worse? Hopefully, you like it better because it's cheaper. Cheaper, but different. I'll say cheaper. It's not that much cheaper. Like it's cheaper, like 20, like a gallon's like $25 less. Less expensive. Yeah, it's not saving much, but we'll see. Chris, I don't know. I just I like uh I have limitations to what I'm using now, and I need something to spray in the summertime. Um, I need a good summertime clear coat. Yeah, there's. I mean, I feel like AJ. I've been. I wouldn't say I've been researching, but there's still clear coats out there that people don't know about that are single stage that you could use a hardener in if you wanted to, but there's stuff out there for other industries that I know. I'm pretty sure I know a couple of people that use that are they're bad. Like you have to cut them with MEK and like shit like that, but they're out there, and I just don't. I don't really want to go that far in, but I like trying different stuff. I get, there's always something you could like better. Something I don't. Everything's got its pros and its cons. Something, you might have one clear that's got a little better adhesion that scratches up a little more, and then you got one that's a little harder, but its adhesion isn't as good, and yeah, it's give and take. So, atomized cancer, pretty much. Um, so, you know, there's there's options. So I like to try different stuff. I mean, I try different paint all the time. Not paint, I just try different things with my paint, adding stuff to it, taking it away. Some of it doesn't work, but um, anywho. All right, dudes, we'll talk to y'all later. See you next time. Have a good weekend. I might go fishing tomorrow. Bye bye.